For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Socials and family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we have episode number 1 of Clash of Coins on the channel, a new weekly series I'm planning on posting where I have 1 hour every single week to make the most amount of coins possible by showing you guys the hottest methods in Madden Ultimate Team. Now, if you guys do like this series and you want episode number 2 next week, leave a like down below. If we can get up to 2,000 likes on this video, you guys get episode 2 next week, so leave a like if you do enjoy this one. And of course, we have to do Swift to cover today. On the screen right here are all the presents you guys have an opportunity to win. If you want to win a gift in tomorrow's video, all you have to do is comment the present you want to win, as well as your social media in one comment, and be subscribed to the channel. At the end of this video, we'll be picking a winner from yesterday's video, so watch to the end if you want to see if you won. And without further ado, let's hop into this one. So as you guys can see, we have 1 hour up on the clock. We gotta work fast in this video, and what we're gonna be doing today to start off with is we're gonna be purchasing training at the cheapest price possible and rolling those training points into 81 plus overall zero chill players. Now, this is definitely a pretty risky method. It's something that I want to try out because I've heard it works really well. I did a couple of rolls off camera and I feel like I made profit about 80% of the time in my testing, so hopefully we can get a good roll here and make some pretty solid profit. But to start with, we need to get training at the cheapest price possible, like I mentioned, and that means we're either getting a 91 or 93 to get really good training values. If I get a 91, I'm ideally looking to spend around what, like 65,000 coins, and if we get a 93, we're looking to spend around 130k. Most of the time I either purchase 2 91s or 1 93, so I'm investing about 130k into the method every single time. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to open up that pack 10 times. So firstly, we'll take a look at legends. You can take a look at heavyweights, flashbacks. There's a whole bunch of filters you can look at when it comes to getting these 90s for cheap. Go by legends and just scroll down until you start seeing 91s, and if you see a 91 at a price of around 65k, buy it and quick sell the card for training. It looks like the cheapest 91 right here is going to be at 68, so a little bit out of the price range. We can take a look at heavyweights. You can take a look at team of the week. Team of the week is pretty solid for these. Sometimes you'll find a Ted Karras up for cheap, as there's one up for 62 right here. That's a pretty solid deal. We'll definitely take that snipe. That's a pretty good way to get started, and hopefully we can find one other 91 for a good deal. I see one at 66. That's a little bit out of the price range. We can also take a look at team of the week, like I mentioned. That's going to be a pretty solid filter to look at. Let's see if there's any 91s up right here that we can grab, as I don't see any. I see the cheapest one up at about 68, so let's go and grab that other heavyweight card. We'll quick sell both the players. If you are looking to get a 93, just purchase 193, filter it down by the 50 promo, 92 to 93, and that's going to easily be the best way to find your cards up for cheap, as we don't end up winning that snipe there. A little bit unfortunate. We'll buy the other one at 67, kind of expensive, but I mean still a pretty solid deal because we got the other one at 62. So we've just invested over 130k into this method, and when we open this pack up 10 times, we're ideally going to be looking for cards that are selling for 13k or over to break even on each of these packs. That essentially means we want to pull an 85 or better. If you pull an 85, those cards sell for like 18k. 87s are going for like 20,000. You can pull some 89s out of this as well. Those cards are going for like 40k, so if you pull some of those, you're doing really good. If you get an 83 or an 81, that's not ideal, but most of the time that cost is going to be offset. If we pull an 81, we can kind of offset that with an 87, as we started off with Speak of the Devil, 81 overall Zach Cunningham, my least favorite card to pull out of these. Ideally, we can get some solid pulls. I'm not going to open these all up on camera because I don't want to bore you guys. As you can see, we get an 85 Greg Van Rotten. That's a pretty good pull because that card's actually going for like 18k, and then sometimes you just get those high pulls and really make a lot of coins off of this method. Pack number 3 is going to give us an 89 T.Y. Hilton. That's huge right there. I would say I get 1 to 2 89s on most of my rolls. I do just want to say this is a pretty risky method, so if you guys don't want to take the risk, skip to method number 2 we're going to be doing in the video. But the fact that we pulled that T.Y. Hilton so early on, as well as the 85, makes me feel like we're probably going to profit off of this. Let's see what we can get in this card, and then I'll just cut to all my pulls in my binder as we get an 83 Teron Johnson. So taking a look at the prices of the players, we were able to pull 2 89 overall cards, each of which are going for over 40,000, so that's going to be 80k right there from those 2 89s. We pulled an 87, which is going to be another 20k. Just like that, we've got 100,000 coins back. Now we have how many 85s? We have 3 85s, each of which are going for just under 20. That's probably like 55,000 coins we're going to get from those, so we're up to 155. We also managed to pull an 83 and 381 overall cards. The 83 is going for like 5k. I would assume all of them are selling for just around 5k. Let's say that's another 20 grand we're gonna make off of those cards. That's gonna bring our total up to about 170, let's say, 1,000 coins that we make off of this method. That's gonna mean our profit is gonna be pretty solid. We're making about 45,000 coins off of this roll right here, and essentially that would mean that even if we didn't pull one of these 89s and we got an 81 instead of that 89, we would actually still be profiting a little bit. So definitely a pretty solid method. I would say you probably profit about 80% of the time. Sometimes you will lose coins, you're gonna pull a lot of bad cards occasionally, and it's just gonna be a terrible roll, but I would say about 80% of the time you make coins. What I'm gonna do is actually hop onto the companion app on my phone and sell off all these cards. It's a lot faster to do it that way, so I'll see you guys in a second once we sell off these players, and we'll hop into the next method. Okay, so just posted up all the cards. They're not gonna sell instantly because of the fact that a lot of these filters are full, but let's hop into the second method we're gonna be doing in the video, and that is 92 overall team standout sets. These team standout sets are actually pretty profitable right now. We'll hop into the numbers and exactly what we're gonna be doing live in the video, and we'll complete one, maybe two of them, and see how much profit we can make. Now, to get these sets done, you need 586 overall team of the weeks, you need 582 to 85 team of the weeks, and you need 10 78 to 81 overall cards. That's gonna give you the 92 overall version of the card plus their power up, which we can sell off and make a ton of coin. So let's start with these lowest overall 78 overall cards, and when it comes to these cards, I'm trying to pay around 2,000 coins per player. That's gonna mean we invest about 20k into that section of the set. When it comes to the 82 to 83s, we're looking to pay around 4,000 coins for these cards. 4,000 coins invested into these players is gonna be another 20,000 coins we spend on this aspect of the set. And then finally, hopping into the highest overall 86 overall players, we're looking to get these cards for around 20k, and that's gonna mean we spend 100k on the 86s. So 100k on the most expensive cards, 20k on the second layer, and then 20k on the bottom layer is gonna give us a total investment into the set of 140,000 coins. So I'm gonna snipe all the players that I did mention at those price points, and I'll see you guys after I snipe these cards, and then I'm gonna actually show you guys the best set you want to complete, because there's actually a couple of sets that are much more profitable than the others. So I'll see you in a second once I've sniped these cards. Okay, so here are all my buys, guys. As you can see, we overpaid a little bit for a couple of cards and then ended up getting some pretty solid snipes. We sniped the 86s at a pretty good deal for most of the players. Josh Jacobs at 1.1 right there, as well as some pretty good snipes throughout the way. So yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is show you guys the best sets you want to complete, and really just the process you should be following before you knock out one of these sets. So now what we're gonna do is hop into the auction block and take a look at the prices of the power up plus player combination for all these cards, and I'm really just looking at the players that I know are usually expensive. So Logan Thomas at 108 plus 165 is pretty pricey. We might be able to get something a little bit better than that. The majority of the time I'm looking to get up to about 180k in value, so we make a nice profit off of this method. We'll take a look at Marquez Valdez Scantling, we can take a look at Carlton Davis, take a look at Marcus Davenport. You're really just looking at the players that are pretty popular. Scantling right here has his power up going for 55, the regular cards going for 100. We'll see if we can get something better than that. Let's take a look at Davenport, as I know that his card is actually pretty nice as well, and this is probably what I'm going to do off camera until I end up finding a player that I think is pretty expensive and that we should be doing. Davenport at 65 plus 133. We don't have to look any further. This is the card we're doing. We're going to be able to sell that total combination for about 190k combined, which is going to give us a really nice after-tax profit of about 40,000 coins, I would assume. We'll hop into the team affinity, team standouts, series 3, scroll down to Marcus Davenport, and we're going to knock this set out right here, sell off both of the cards, and make a very nice profit. Obviously, we just sniped all these cards, and let's make those coins. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to do the get a player method for like 20 or 30 minutes, I think. This method is incredibly profitable right now. Cards have gone up in price, which has made this get a player method awesome. What I'm going to do is probably spend about 10 to 15 minutes literally just opening this pack up, and I'll see you guys in my binder once I do that to show you what I do with all the cards that I pull, because no matter how many coins you have in your inventory, this is going to make you profit. 82 overall Adam Thielen pull right there, that's selling for 4k, that's awesome, but this is making coins every single time. If you have 5k, if you have 10k, if you have 1,000,000 coins or 2,000,000 coins, you can still do this method and make profit. Dion Jones power up, that's pretty nice. I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes once we rip through a whole bunch of these packs, and we'll try and make some profit, and then we have a final method that I want to share with you guys at the end of the video as well. I had a marvelous day. So just rip this pack 45 times, guys. That means we spent 22.5k, and man, the pulls were heat out of this. We pulled some good power-ups, a bunch of elite cards. We actually pulled a coin card, Golden Tate. This card's gonna quick sell for 18k. Again, we only spent 22.5k on all these packs. We've already made back 18k off of them. We have so many good pulls in here, guys, and let's hop into what I'm gonna do with all these cards. We're gonna start it off by upgrading my silvers into low gold. So hop into the player exchange and do the 66 to 69 overall silver exchange, and then the 70 to 74 overall gold exchange to get all of your silvers into low golds. Obviously, don't trade any power-ups into this. Please keep those in your binder. We'll be selling them off later, but I'm gonna be putting any of my low silvers into this set and opening up this pack until we have only low golds in our binder. Now, once you guys have done that, hop into the archive of the sets, get over to the Superstar MVP sets, and scroll all the way down to this 76 to 78 overall Superstar MVP exchange. Put in all of your golds into this, excluding power-ups, and then I'll see you guys in a second once we've done that. Now, the final thing we're going to do is put all those Superstar MVP cards we did just get into this 80 to 82 overall Elite Superstar MVP player set. Now, what makes this set so good is that these 80 to 82s have actually gone up in price because of the fact that Lamar Jackson got an upgrade. That increased the prices of really all the Superstar MVP cards. So we're going to pull something out of this, and whatever we pull is going to be selling for around 5k. We pull an 80, that's going to go for about 5k, but I'll hop into my binder, and at this point, we should only have elites and power-ups to sell off at the end of this video. Now, in terms of prices, we had about 10,000 coins in value on this first row, about another 12,000 coins in value on this row right here, about 15k in value in this row, and 15k in value in this row. So that's 30k for these two. That gets us up to 42 when we add in this one, 52 when we add in this row, plus that 18k for Golden Tate, and that is going to get us up to 70,000 coins. We turned 22.5k into 70k. Man, the get a player method is so profitable. It's been great all year, and I'd 100% recommend you guys do this, as we just made a ton of coins very, very easily. Now, to end this off, we have about 15 minutes left on the clock. Let's do one final 81 plus overall roll. I'm going to cop a 93 overall, the 50 player, at the cheapest price possible. We want to try and find a card for about, like I said, 135k. Obviously, this video is going to be decently long. I would expect most of these episodes will be pretty long, but again, if you guys just follow the methods that I'm sharing with you, you can easily make tons of coins. So we're going to filter it down by the 50 promo. I know in this video, I've been doing a lot less explaining and more just me actually doing the methods. It's kind of a different style than some of my other coin making methods on the channel, but I hope you guys do enjoy it. And again, we're going to filter it 92 to 93, and we're looking for a 93 overall player at the cheapest price possible. Hopefully there's one up for like 135, as it looks like the cheapest one's at 138. We'll take this Champ Bailey. Ideally, I could snipe 291s and it would be a little bit easier, but we're going to quick sell this card and see if we can make some profit off of this final 81 plus roll. So back to these 81 plus packs, we have 10 of them to open up, and ideally we can pull some 89s. If we get 2 89s out of this roll, we're easily making profit, as we started off with an 83 Teron Johnson. I'll only open up a couple of these on camera, and then I'll see you guys in my binder to recap the pulls and see if we made coins or maybe lost a little coins off of this roll. An 81 and an 83 to start it off. That's not good. Final card before we cut to the pack, or final card before we cut to my binder. Hopefully we get something good. It's gonna be an 85 LJ4. I'll take that. I'll see you guys in a sec. So we definitely clutched up in our final few cards. 2 89s in the final 3 cards we got. This is gonna be a really profitable roll. I feel like all you really need out of this is 189 and you're guaranteed to make profit, but 2 89s right here is gonna be 80k, plus another 20k for the Xavier Woods gets us up to 120, 140 with the other Xavier. We're gonna get, I believe, just 185. Yeah, we just got 185 LJ Fort. That's gonna be another 15k, which takes us up to 155. About 5k for the Robert Tonyan, that's 160. And then with these final 4 cards here, we're gonna have about 30,000 coins in value, which is gonna take us up to 190k, and another super profitable roll. In this video, we make close to 200,000 coins in about an hour. For the final 10 minutes, I'll be selling off all my players. I hope you guys have enjoyed episode number 1 of Clash of Coins. If you did, leave a like down below. 2,000 likes and you guys get this next week. But yeah, let's do Swiftuka, and I'll see you guys there to see who's gonna be winning a present from my previous video. Okay guys, nearly 1,000 people entered this giveaway, and the winner is gonna be Aiden Santiago, who has selected gift number 8. Now, gift number 8 is a $25 gift card to anything you want. It can be Amazon, PS4, Xbox, it don't matter. Hit me up on Instagram and I'll give you that present. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you do want to win a present in my next video, just comment the number of the gift that you want and include your social media in the comment. I'll be checking this guy subscribed to the channel, and if he subbed, he'll be winning that money very, very easily. That's gonna do it for me. Hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.
Those hustlers out.